Good evening, everyone. Welcome back, my amazing family. As we all know, our story is the greedy friend who lost everything. But today's episode is the shadow became him. So I'm so happy to see you all again. If you are here for the last episode, you already know we entered a world of mystery, choice, and surprises with Kareem and the mysterious boss that changed his life. So, for those joining us for the first time, please, I would like you to like my video. Please like my video. And you're welcome. Get comfortable, relax, and prepare yourself for a story that will take you through emotion, lessons, and unexpected moments. And before we continue, I would like to say sorry for a little bit late. So I'm trying to fix one or two before I came on live. So I would also like to say thank you to everyone who stayed until the end of the last episode, which was yesterday. Your thoughts were valid and waited patiently for the next part, which we are in now. So remember, a good story is not just about the ending. It's about the journey, the lesson, and the feelings we experience along the way. So tonight, turn down the lights, get comfortable, because we are continuing our story, which is the title of our story is The Greedy Friend Who Lost Everything. But today's episode, the title is The Shadow Became Him. So before we continue our story, I would like to go into a little reflection about the story so far. So let's remember the lesson behind Karim's journey. Because sometimes in life, we become so confused on getting more that we forget to appreciate what we already have. The desire for success is good. It is very, very good. But when we allow greed and impatience to control our choice, we may lose things that are more valuable than money. Karen thought the mysterious box would give him everything he ever wanted, but he did not understand that every choice has a consequence. So this story reminds us to be careful with our decisions. We should stay grateful and remember that true happiness is not only about what we gain, but also about who we become. So we are going to start the episode of today. Karen stood outside his home, trembling. The cold wind hit his skin, but what hurt more was the emptiness inside him. Everything he had gone, his house gone, his money gone, his identity replaced. And in the distance, he saw it himself. But it wasn't really him. The other Kareem walked confidently through the village. People greeted him, people respected him, people smiled at him. The same people who once ignored Kareem now bow slightly in admiration. Kareem whispered, "That is my life." But no one heard him, because to the world he no longer existed. He followed silently from a distance. Every step felt heavier than the last, and when something strange happened, the other him stopped walking. Slowly, he turned his head. and looked directly at Kareem. Even from afar, Kareem felt it. That cold stare, that empty smile, then it smiled wider as if it was waiting for him. And in that moment, Karim realized something terrifying. I knew he was still alive. That night, Karim hid in an abandoned shade, but he couldn't sleep because every time he closed his eyes, he saw the mirror. He heard the voice again. You gave me permission. Suddenly, a voice came from outside. Footsteps, slow, deliberate, coming closer. Karim held his breath. The door cracked and then silence. Nothing. He slowly opened his eyes. No one was there, but on the ground a small black box. The same box, clean, untouched, waiting, and this time it was opened. Karim stared at the open box. His hands were shaking. No, I destroyed you. But the box whispered back. Yes, it whispered. You never destroyed me, Karim. The cold wind filled the shade, and the voice continued. You only made me stronger. Suddenly, the ground beneath Karim began to shake. The walls cracked slightly, and from the box, the mirror appeared again. But this time, it was small, it was life-size, standing in front of him, reflecting nothing, only darkness. The mirror spoke again. You thought I came to take your life, but I came to take your place. Karen stepped back slowly. Why me? He whispered. The reflection smiled. Because you were the easiest to break. The mirror began slowly flashes. Moments from Karen's past. Every time he was greedy. Every time he refused to be grateful. Every time he wanted more. And even when he had enough. So each memory became darker, heavier, and louder. Karim fell to his knees. Stop! But he didn't stop. Instead, the mirror asked, do you want your life back? Karim nodded desperately, and the mirror replied, then you must replace me. In the mirror world, a new crack appeared in reality. Behind the mirror, another world began forming. A version of life that was not real, but felt real. The mirror said, step inside and disappear completely. Karim cried, and if I refuse? The mirror went silent. Then it answered softly, then you will never exist again. The wind stopped, the world became still, and Karim, standing between life and disappearance, took one step forward, and the mirror opened. Everything went back. So now, we have come to the end of this episode. We'll begin our next episode tomorrow. But I want you to tell me in the comment section, what do you think will happen next? Do you think Karim deserves another chance because of his greediness? And if you find that mysterious box, will you open it? I want to hear your thoughts. Thank you so much for spending this time with me tonight. I hope this story gave you something to think about, something to enjoy, and maybe even a lesson to carry with you. Remember, like I said, every choice we make in life is like a chapter in our own story. Choose wisely, stay humble, and always appreciate the blessings you already have. The story will continue in the next episode, so don't miss what happens next. Until then, have a peaceful night, rest well, and wake up with a heart full of hope and happiness. Good night, everyone. Sweet dreams. Ciao.